Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. Pass to Edey. Reddish on the wing. Back to Edey. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 6. McDaniels, that's good. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
To the inside. Reddish. Memphis with a rebound. Got a piece of it. Count it. Good. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Inside. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Reddish misses. Down low. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. Bassey pulls it in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. That evens the score.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Cunningham. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Back to Bassey. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bassey's got 5.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
And Cunningham throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Now Bassey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, no good. 1:02 left in the first. Now Edwards. Outside Reddish. Pass to Jackson. Back to Reddish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Second chance shot. Clark, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Edey. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edey's got 6.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defenses. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Edwards can't hit. Up in time. No good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. Up 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Clark outside. Pass to Robinson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Carter. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's the shooting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Carter. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Smith outside. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Moody. Defended by Gordon. And Moody is good for 3. Moody's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pick by Smith. To the middle. Pass to Carter. Outside Moody. Here's Reed. Smith outside. Shoots over Jackson. Smith no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Memphis leading. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
1:49 left in the first half. Back to Bassey. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. 6 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Massey, good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Pass to Massey. Wide open look. That's good on the jumper. Massey's got 9.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Edwards, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Edwards with a step. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Massey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 4.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen, leaving no room for error with the slam.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Cunningham to the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Zach Edey. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. The rebound by Jackson.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the middle. Here's Massey. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that is easy points for him at the rim.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Gordon. Driving inside. Kept alive. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Few more intimidating in the paint than Jackson, the former Defensive Player of the Year.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edey. Memphis with a rebound.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
And it's Cunningham missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edey, defended by Bassey. Outside McDaniels. Done with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Bassey. Out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, clear the deck.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Edey, that's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Bassie. And here's Dunn. Back to Bassie. Dunn outside.
He didn't have his feet planted.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Clark with the screen. Robinson for three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. Outside Carter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Clark with the screen. Here's Jerome. And it's good. 2 points. Jerome's got 7.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Shannon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Allen. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now here's Smith. And no good. To the inside. Jackson. The rebound by Shannon. Pass to Carter. Up and in on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's
the Grizzlies 42.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And they doubled up Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bassie. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Over Edwards. And it's Cunningham missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
McDaniels can't hit. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. With the teardrop. Cunningham going to work inside.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Here's Bassey. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bassey's got 21.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And there's a pick. And Edwards, here we go. It's blocked. Grizzlies lead by 7. There's a screen by Bassey. Inside. McDaniels with the rebound. Jackson surveying the D. Outside Reddish. Outside Edwards.
Well, look, Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break. Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
And there's the foul. It's on Charles Bassey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Now Gordon.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Now McDaniels. Shot from 6. Using the glass to lay it in.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Screen by Gordon. Jacks up a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Cunningham. Cunningham delivers in transition.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.